Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a makeup tutorial using just my Naked palette along with some other things that I'm panning. And for this look right here. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, please keep watching. Alright guys, so first I am going to do my eyes, and I am going to start off with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance eyeshadow primer. This is my favorite primer. I am obsessed with it, and I'm just going to put this all over both of my lids using my finger because I seem to get a better application when I use my finger than when I use a brush. And then I'm going to use this Carmex lip balm to go ahead and moisturize my awful chapped lips. Thank you, winter in New England. Now I'm going to take my Naked palette, and first I'm going to use the shade Virgin and this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush to go in and set my primer. Now I'm going to take the shade Buck, and I'm going to use a MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to concentrate this in my crease on both eyelids. Next, I'm going to take this sample of the Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm going to use that on my finger as well. And using this glitter glue, I like to do one eye at a time. So I'm going to first do this eye and then do the other eye, and I'm going to use the Sonia Kashuk brush. I'm not sure the name of this, and sorry about that, that was my dog. The Half-Baked eyeshadow in the Naked palette. I really like the way that the Half-Baked shadow sticks to the glitter glue. It doesn't give a lot of fallout, and honestly, the glitter glue with the shade Sidecar works really well too. So and then I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Next, I'm going to take this NYX brush, and I'm just going to blend out the two shades together so that there's no weird or harsh lines. I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do, but I decided, and I'm going to take this EcoTools Pointed Concealer brush and the shade Smog in the Naked palette. I was trying to pick shades that I haven't really touched very much, so that's why I decided to go with Smog this time. Usually I'll do like Creep or Gunmetal, but Smog has been neglected for the past few weeks, so I really just decided to go with that one. And I'm just concentrating this in my outer V to kind of give a little bit more dimension to the look. And I really like how it turned out. I think it's not too harsh, but it just gives it a little bit more. And then I'm going to take this NYX brush again with no product on it and just blend all those shades together. Now I'm going to take the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel and moisturize my face. So yes, my face gets super red. It doesn't matter how much or how little pressure I use on my face. It is always red. It's just me. I am not allergic to this, but that's just how I am. I'm looking for something here. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking for, but oh well. So I'm going to use this Physicians Formula Argan Wear Primer Oil. It's okay. The spray on it's a little harsh, so you'll see me kind of like squinting a little bit. Now I'm going to take the MAC Original Strobe Cream and put that right over top of that primer. So the good part about this primer is technically the MAC Strobe Cream isn't considered a primer, so when I use that Argan Oil Primer base, I feel like I have a little bit more of a barrier between my skin and my other products, so I like that. Yeah. I don't like using just the strobe cream. And now I'm going to take the Maybelline Green Concealer Stick and try and cover some of my redness. And I do know what I'm looking for here. Here I am looking for my under eye concealer that I like to use before I put foundation on, and I was just having the hardest time trying to find it. But alas, I do, and this is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, the illuminating one. I like using this under foundation as opposed to on top because it is a thicker formula and I feel like it doesn't blend as well on top of foundation. So I like to use it underneath. And now I'm using a sample I got from Sephora because I was trying out different foundations. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in the shade 1.5. And I'm using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, which I just need a new one. Like at this point, it's beyond being cleaned. It really just needs to die. And I am just putting that all over my face. I was dipping the Beauty Blender into the little pot that the Sephora girl gave me for this, and then you'll notice that I got frustrated with it and ended up going in with my finger and dabbing it all over. I was trying to be not as messy, and it just did not work out that way. But I do love this foundation. I actually will probably purchase this in the near future. So now I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I believe this is the shade 120. I'm not sure what the actual shade name is. And then over top of that, before I blend it out, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Fairest. I like applying a little bit of this concealer because it works so well. I love the smell of it. I love the finish of it. I love using it in conjunction with the Maybelline product. I feel like it gives like super, super bright look. And then I use this NYX Ultra HD finishing powder in the shade Translucent with my Real Techniques setting brush. And then I'm going to use this Bebo foundation. I'm not sure the shade, but I don't think this company even exists anymore, so it doesn't super matter. And then I'm going to take a Real Techniques powder brush and just mattify my skin because it's so much easier to blend out powder products on top of matted skin and making sure that I am setting my face. And now I'm going to do my brows. Bye! And they're done. So I'm going to take this Makeup Forever eyeliner and line my waterline with it. And then I'm going to use this Tarte Close-Up Lash Liner, and I'm going to do the inner corners because I just like the way that this gets in there. Because it is such a small precision liner, it just works super well for that. And then I do line my top waterline on like the outer portion of my top lid. I don't go all the way because I'm just not comfortable doing that yet. It's awkward for me, so I just do it a little bit. Then I'm going to take this EcoTools pointed concealer brush and the shade Creep out of the Naked palette and smudge that liner out using that eyeshadow on both eyes. Then I'm going to take this Glamour Dolls number 10 brush and the shade Virgin, and I am just going to blend that out a little bit so that it's not a super harsh black line. I love this shade Virgin for stuff like this. And then I'm just going to blend a little bit of that underneath my brow bone and kind of tying the whole eye look together. And I'm also going to take this L'Oreal Voluminous liner, lash liner, I don't know. It's one of the felt tip pen ones, and I'm not a super huge fan of it. And I'm just going to line my top lid, nothing crazy, no wing, just straight liner. Sorry about going out of frame a little bit, it was hard to see, so I just had to get closer to my mirror. So now I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs mascara. This is a deluxe sample, and I'm going to do my bottom lashes. And I do have to get super close to my mirror just because my lashes are so light that they're hard to see. So I'm trying to make sure that I get them all, and I do have to like get super, super close to the mirror to do that. Now for the fun stuff. Now I'm going to use my Too Faced Cocoa Contour Palette and that medium cocoa shade and this Wet n Wild contour brush to contour my cheeks. I just do my cheeks with the contour powder, and then I'll do my forehead and jawline with a bronzer. And I am using a sample bronzer. This is the Balm Bahama Mama, and this is a Up and Up Kabuki brush, Kabuki bronzer brush, I think it's called. And oh my god, getting this big huge brush into that little pan of bronzer is horrendous. I will be super happy when this bronzer is gone, but until then I will enjoy the actual product, just not how small the pan size is. Next, I'm going to take my Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow palette, and I'm going to take the blush shade with this Morphe brush. I believe it's the E34 brush, but I'm not entirely sure. And I'm just going to put that shade all over my cheeks because it is super pretty and I love it. And then I'm going to use the same palette to take the highlighter and using a Royal & Langnickel highlighting brush. And I'm highlighting the tops of my cheeks. Sorry, I sneezed. My nose and my Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna go in, this is like a super, super little flat shader brush. I don't even know where I got it, but I'm gonna take the same shade and I'm going to put that under my brow bone and in my inner corners. So for lipstick, I am using this NYX Turned Up lipstick in the shade French Kiss. This is a super pretty pale pink shade, and I think it really complements this look. And then I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus and I am going to set my makeup. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.